Any last-minute dialogue from Shion? Some magical power seem to be interfering with it. I cannot use it up here. Very well, I guess I'll go take on Dalles. Ah! Rhea! Are you alright? Please say something! The ritual is going well, don't you think? Pity the goddess won't see it. She'll be sleeping through the whole thing, I surmise. You bastard! Why have you even come? You don't stand a chance against me. Since you host a fragment of the demonic essence yourself, you must know what you're up against, right? The power that fills the air all around this summit is transforming me. Soon, I will surpass divinity itself. I will become a perfect being. Oh, I know all about your intentions. But you haven't won just yet. Until Solomon's Shrine's back on the surface and the Black Pearl's power is unleashed, you're still nothing more than a cocky sorcerer. I'm impressed. You know more than I anticipated. I suppose I underestimated you. I initially thought your goal was merely to steal the demonic essence away from me. Imagine my surprise when I learned your true objective. Destroying the Black Pearl, is it? Clearly the delusions of a madman. Maybe I am mad, but what other option is there? Eliminate the Black Pearl and you eliminate the essence it holds within. Which is essentially suicide for me. But it doesn't matter. I've come this far. I can't back down now. I don't make a very good demon, and I'm certainly not much of a human anymore. But I'll do whatever it takes to obliterate the likes of you. Gah! You're wasting your time. I suppose I'm wasting my breath. If you haven't gotten it through your head yet that this struggle is futile, you never will. I'm not about to give up about trying every trick in the book. And even when I've done everything the fates will allow, I can always turn my claws upon the fates if I have to. Your strength of will is a good match for your foolish obstinacy. Honestly, I'm impressed you've been able to maintain enough sense to hold such values, considering the monster you've become. But in the end, your struggles will avail you nothing in the face of such overwhelming power. Even demon form was not enough. Gah! Such is the divide between those who have power and those who do not. One cannot change the world through force of will alone. No, you're wrong. Rhea! Oh-ho, it seems our goddess possesses a strong will of her own. But what, pray tell, could a caged bird possibly hope to accomplish by defying me? Toal, remember, you've already overcome so much. Sometimes being careless is the same as being carefree. It's endearing, and it's been a pillar of support for us all. Even relying on the demonic energy within you, you've never let it consume you. You've made it your own. Now it's your chance, the ring. Toal withdrew the goddess ring from his pack. No, it can't be! That ring contains a small measure of my power. Please, release it. Understood. Ah! Did I do it? Toal! How irritating. Very well then, if you're not desperate to die, I'll be happy to help the cause. The Black Pearl has regained most of its power. Perhaps it's time I harness the gifts I've been given. Ah! Damn, you too? My demonic form is worlds apart from yours. It is like unto that of a god. The demonic essence makes me the ideal fusion of man's intellect and a demon's raw power. behold my glorious visage! Cower before my perfect form! Yeah, no revival item. This is gonna suck. This took a bit longer than I'd like, but it's also my third or fourth try, so I guess it kind of evens out. Well, minus the whole over-leveling thing. I'm 2 levels too high for this boss. Mostly because it's just so long and drawn out, and I don't have the revival item for Toal. He only gets the Goddess Ring, which is basically like an extra level. Fortunately, his Inferno is pretty good for blocking and dodging a lot of these attacks. Ow. Still take some scratch damage here and there. Part of his fire attack remained. Ow. At least I can finally deal with those stupid meteors. Ow, I stepped on the ice. Yeah, first phase is pretty easy for Toal, easier than with the other 2 characters in my opinion. The second phase is not as easy. Yeah, since Toal only gets 1 life here, you really have to make sure you don't take too much damage in the first few phases, or else. Less room for error. Yeah, this I do not like. The wind skill does not deal many hits, so Toal has a really hard time depleting this barrier. On the bright side, the wind skill also makes it somewhat easier to dodge the meteors, but that's about it. That's the only break you get. Also, wind is less good for dodging the fire move. Still good for dodging the ice. Seriously, I'm only able to get like 2 hits at a time. That's it. Ow. Got clipped by the meteors. Ugh. Somehow that worked. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's doing extra damage per hit to compensate, but it's hard to tell. Maybe it's possible they lowered the wind barriers requirements just to make things easier for Toal. I have no idea. Either way, just make sure. Toal has good DPS with a normal attack, so he can easily force Dalles into the next phase without having to worry about redoing phases. This phase, at least I get to use Inferno to guard and attack at the same time again. Still far from easy. One. Oh no. Guard. Ow. Those little bullets are pretty annoying. Don't do much damage, but they could stagger me into something else. Yeah, this phase took a bit longer than I'd like. And the Thunder phase is probably the worst one for Toal because his Thunder skill is his slowest move and it does not have any defensive abilities whatsoever. And of course the healing aspect of it does not work in boss battles. Otherwise it'd be too abusable. Ah. No. Have to remember. This is where I have to try to get good at weapon magic switching, but it's hard. Still hard for me. I'm not like those people who can just instantly switch to wind and just instantly dodge an attack like that. Okay, use your meteors. Ah. No. No, get away from me, meteors. Ah. I mistimed it. Still took damage. If only there was a way to pause and then go into a menu to switch your magic instead. I'm just gonna use burst mode here just to make my life a little easier. I mean boost, yeah. Here boost is more dangerous to use because it makes you stationary. The only good thing about this part of the battle is that Toal has his wind magic. It can still be difficult because of all the gravity effects. And well, and you can use jump attacks to make the whole process of killing them faster. It also leaves you more vulnerable to gravity effects, so pick your poison. Oh no! I can't believe this was a successful attempt after that, after falling in that trap. Ow. Now I'm down to less than half hit points. Gah. Run. No, I got hit. Okay, time to see if I can deal enough damage. Come on. Oh no, get away from me, Vortex! Ah. No, the Vortex. Yeah, Inferno Magic can also be an issue during the Vortex part since it makes you airborne and therefore more vulnerable to gravity. Ah, I didn't activate it quite in time to negate all the damage. Oh no, he's shoot the whooping again! Barely got it behind him. Really hate it when he goes to the edge of the arena to do his laser attack. Makes it harder to get behind him. Fortunately, I had enough time to deal with that laser. Now, onto the final phase. The true final phase. The last 1/3 of his hit points. Now he's using all his Daka. Using both wind and fire at the same time, and thunder. Ah. No. Run. Ah, I mistimed it. Now I'm gonna take damage from the laser. Or something else. Ah. Somehow I did not take damage from the fire, but whatever works. Just need to take out that one last drone without getting caught in any vortex. Gah! Too much Daka. And there's still Daka on the screen, of course. I got reckless and let the Daka hit me. Fortunately, it did not kill me, and I should kill him first. Aha! Who's the true demon now? Heh! Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed Toal being Dalles without any revival items, please leave a like and subscribe.